is for art. See?
If I believe that or not.
Picking it up, isn't it? I can turn it down if we get some squelch. There's a little button there.
Just wait.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Check one, check two, check one.
We're just really delayed. It's no. We're just really delayed. I don't think you should be turning it down. Listen, it's fine. Don't do anything with it. Did you hear how? Did you just hear yourself
Yeah.
say that?
Yeah.
It's just a long delay. We're just really delayed. I don't think you should be turning it down.
Is there anything else you want to say?
What's that? I texted. Yesterday, asking her something about a recipe. This person replied. I sent it to my mom instead. And this person replied.
No, might as well get started. I'd like to call the meeting to order. If you could all please stand for the pledge of the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, I'd like to thank everybody for coming tonight. Approval of the January 2025 meeting minutes. Any discussion at all about the minutes from January? Mr. Christ, motion to approve the meeting minutes. Second by Ms. Berg. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Town clerk report.
I gave everybody a tax collection summary of what we've collected so far, almost 4 million. January receipts totaled $1,286, with $480 $1,000.74 going into the general fund. That's all I have.
Okay, thank you. Assessor is not here tonight, so we're gonna move on to Highway and Water. Dirk Lamis gave me a report here a little while ago regarding, February. He met with the Zenner representative for the installation on the infrastructure and mounted antenna on the building. If you don't already know, we purchased some Zenner, water meter readers through the ARPA funds, and the remaining meters that we're going to supply to the entire town is gonna be pulled from overages on the different water districts. So that's gonna make us a lot more efficient with respect to, reading meters more effectively, quicker, identifying issues with, water losses. We can see abnormalities, in people's bills and their water usage. Dirk says, as you can imagine, we had our fair share of snow removal, which I think everybody around here did, which consisted of more plowing due to trying to battle the salt shortage. A lot of municipalities around here were having trouble getting salt. We've been pretty good about that, so kudos to the guys in the highway department. They've also been battling some repairs on trucks, turning a lot of wrenches on some of our vehicles. They're getting a little bit older, so they've been working to repair the trucks so that we can keep them on the road. And I know today they were working on a leaking water service on Overton Road, so I believe that they've addressed that issue as of today. So that is it with Highway and Water. Code enforcement. 2 permits issued last month for generators. 1 fire inspection at 3388 Growth Road. 15 building inspections. 1 C of O issued for a single-family residence on North Main Street Road. 1 C of O issued for a remodel. 1 violation issued for a possible motor vehicle repair shop on Telegraph Road. Chad reports that he received an email that eCodes 360 is preparing to send the manuscript for the new town code. They also had an inspection at a house fire at 3388 Growth Road. Code enforcement officer had to call Lollipop Farm for approximately 25 dogs living in cages on top of each other, plus around 12 cats and a donkey, believe it or not. The house was condemned for living conditions and violations. No appeals for the month of February for the ZBA. Planning board, no agenda items for the month of February. So that is it for code enforcement and planning. County legislators, Mr. Fitzak, Mr. Morgan, they're not here tonight, so we'll move on. We were expecting Amanda Anderson from the Community Free Library, but she is not here tonight. So we will move to public comment as it pertains to any resolutions or agenda items. Any public comments from anybody here? If there aren't any, we will move on to new business. We have a resolution approving the New York State 2025 roadside mowing contract. Be it resolved that the town board of the town of Murray hereby approves the 2025 New York State roadside mowing contract. Can I get a motion and a second? Motion by Christ, second by Bauer. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Resolution approving Paychex as our payroll company. Be it resolved that the town board of the town of Murray hereby discontinues payroll services through ADP as of February 16th, 2024. And it is further resolved that the town board of the town of Murray will be utilizing Paychex for payroll services for the town of Murray beginning February 17th. Can I get a motion and a second to approve that?
Is it worth explaining why we're making the change?
It's not that we're totally unhappy with ADP. Haven't really been able to kind of get a price on what we're paying for their services. But more importantly, why we're kind of making the change to Paychex is for a myriad of reasons. We haven't had an employee handbook here in the town that we could really refer to. Paychex offers a service whereby they will write us a new handbook that's comprehensive to the needs of the town. So over the next month or two, I'm sure we're gonna be having many discussions between the board and Paychex with respect to a new handbook. Something that I wanted to do last year but never had a chance to do. But this is gonna touch on a lot of the aspects and a lot of things that I feel we fall short on right now in the town. Also some opportunities for some more, I guess, accountability with respect to geocaching and having people punch in, I guess, in the morning. And some other issues as well, but we just felt like the board felt, we spoke with Paychex, they came in, two of their representatives sat down, had a great conversation with them, very, very transparent, and it seems like they have a lot of services that we could utilize here at the town. So,
A good
They-
EAP program with that too, I believe.
I'm sorry.
There is EAP.
Yeah. It's really
Yep,
good.
they have an employee assistance program as well, that offers a lot of benefits and services to town employees. Elaine, you were gonna say something?
They also are a great resource for, we don't have an HR department, so they offer a lot of assistance and as a resource for different HR needs, not only in compiling the employee handbook, but just as an ongoing resource. They just offer far more than what we were receiving.
Yeah, I had a bunch of situations last year where I was hoping I could refer to a handbook and really never could. And it really presented some issues for the town, in my opinion. So that being said, I felt like it was necessary, the board feels like it's necessary to kind of go in a different direction and utilize all the Paychex' service so we can better the town. So we had a motion on that?
Motion.
Motion by Christopher.
Second.
By Berg. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Also under new business, we'd like to schedule a public hearing on the sign ordinance and also on a code that will qualify electrical inspectors. Any,
Just so you know, Chad is available any day in March except for the 21st through the 23rd.
When's our next board meeting?
Next board
17th.
meeting is
17th of
right,
March.
the
St.
17th.
Patrick's Day.
Any offerings on when you wanna have a,
I mean, do you want to do it on the 17th? Just meet at
Prior
6:30
to-
maybe? Just have the public hearing at 6:30?
6:45,
Well, I mean,
Well, yeah.
6:30, 6:45.
and then we'll just say that the regular meeting will follow.
yeah, I'm fine with that. Is everybody fine with having it, just prior to the town board meeting? Okay,
Can I just make a comment that
absolutely.
maybe we ask Chad to change a little bit of the verbiage?
Yeah, there was a word that he had in there that I've never seen before in my 58 years of reading. I couldn't believe it when he said it. I actually had to look it up, so, yeah, we can,
Yeah.
we can handle
So
changing that.
people know what he's referring to.
Right, really has to do with, charitable organizations, just make it a little bit more user-friendly and a little bit
Yeah.
more, readable to anybody, so,
So I'm gonna say that to them. Someone told them already. or-
No, we haven't, but I can let him know.
do we wanna have a motion to schedule the meeting then?
Yeah, to schedule it. But we don't need
So I'm gonna have a motion to, have this public hearing, just prior to our next board meeting on the evening of March 17th. Can I get a motion and a second? Motion by Chris, second by Bauer. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carried.
and I'll put the notice in the paper.
Old business. Anybody have any comments on old business? Any public comments from anybody?
Robert Miller, I moved on.
Actually, Bob, you know what, if you don't mind grabbing one of these, I just wanna make sure that people can.
I mean, since my time on the board, I always thought an employee handbook was a good idea. And I know we look to our payroll company for other things such as the compliance signs and stuff like that, and, I think it's a really good idea and it is long overdue, so thank you very much, because lets everybody know what their parameters are at work. So it's a good idea, and I just wanted to say thank you.
Thank you for that. Any other public comments from anybody? Can I get a motion and a second to pay the bills and approve the supervisor's financial report? Motion by Bauer, second by Christ. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. I guess with that, can I get a motion to adjourn? Motion by Bauer, second by Christopher. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Everybody have a good evening. Yeah, we've been setting a lot of records lately.
Can I say something?